Namaskaram everyone. I'm Dr. Nisha and Jacob from Career Guidance and Adolescent Counseling Cell, Alapura. We have seen that in some families, the elders might be arguing at the dinner table. At the same time, kids are in the backyard building high-tech treehouse together. Well, that's exactly what's happening right now between India and United States. If you read the headlines, you would think that things are rocky. But today, I want to talk to you about an article by Pooja Bhatt, the Associate Professor at OP Jindal Global University, who explains that there is a parallel track keeping this relationship alive. But when even the politics look cold, the partnership is actually heating up. Let's be honest. 2025 has been a bit of a roller coaster. We saw the postponement of the big Quad Leaders Summit that India was supposed to host. Why? Well, there is some opaque communication going on. We've got trade tensions, US tariff on Indian goods, concerns over India's purchase of Russian oil, and even a dip in India's exports to the US. Meanwhile, the United States is warming up to Pakistan through trade and mineral deals. From outside, it looks like a dip in the graph. But Pooja Bhatt tells us that don't let the surface noise fool you. While the politicians are debating, the defense and technical teams are signing historical deals. Think of this as institutional machinery. In October 2025, US Secretary of War Sri Pete Hegseth and our Defense Minister Sri Rajnath Singh signed a 10-year defense framework agreement. This is not just a paperwork. It's about sharing secrets, sharing technology, and keeping Indo-Pacific stable. Remember the names of foundational agreements? They are the pillars of our relation between India and United States. LEMOA, Logistics Exchange Memorandum of Agreement. COMCASA, Communications Compatibility and Security Agreement. BECA, the Basic Exchange and Cooperation Agreement. ISET, the Initiative on Critical and Emerging Technologies. Indus X, which is accelerating our defense ecosystem. And for my tech lovers, in November 2025, Hindustan Aeronautics Limited and GE Aerospace of US signed a $1 billion deal for fighter jet engines. Along with that, plus another project is the Nisha satellite launched in July 2025. It's already up there helping us with disaster management and agriculture. Politics must pause, but science and defense never sleep. You might ask, if the Leaders Summit was postponed, is the Quad dead? Actually, no. Pooja Bhatt points out that the operational level of the Quad is buzzing. In July 2025, the foreign ministers met in Washington. And in November, we had the Quad Ports of the Future Conference in Mumbai. They are focusing on technological joint manship. The word joint manship is a fancy word for saying, let's build better ports, better cables, and better infrastructure together. This creates a dual track dynamic. One track is the high-level political optics, and the other is the bureaucratic engine room that keeps the ship moving forward. So, what's the takeaway as we look into 2026? Pooja Bhatt argues that both nations need to invest in institutional understanding. We need to appreciate the process, not just the process. The resilience of India-US partnership depends on these parallel tracks. Even when political summits take a break, the working level partnership on climate, on health, and defense, they survive the headwinds. It's about balance of interest, pragmatism. It's not always a romantic friendship. Sometimes it's a very solid professional business partnership that benefits us all. So, next time, when you see a headline about a trade dispute, remember the $1 billion jet engines and the satellites in space. The parallel track is what keeps the wheels turning. Pooja Bhatt has made an insightful analysis. And thank you for joining me at Career Guidance and Adolescent Counseling Cell, Alapura. Stay curious. Signing off. Jai Hind.